Oh goodness, that would be the ultimate blessing out of this catastrophe. So now when I see young couples, I tell them,
understand Charlie and Erika maybe made the decision that they didn't want to show their kids' faces on social media. And she said, we did get kidnapping threats, we did get death threats and stuff like that. I understand there's people being like, it was a security thing. And again, that's their choice. I'm not judging them for making that choice. It's strange.
As if things couldn't be any more suspicious than they already are. Can anybody tell me why I can't find a picture of Erika Kirk pregnant? None. Not one. Not any in her podcast, not any in an interview. I cannot find one picture of Erika Kirk pregnant. Can someone find me a picture?
Okay, her name is Erika Kirk, and right now, the internet thinks it knows her secret. Here's where it starts. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, Texas Democrat, known for not holding back, delivers a speech exposing alleged Epstein network ties. The kind of speech that usually gets a news cycle and fades away. But not this time, because allegedly, someone reacted. Someone with a lot to lose. Erika Kirk, conservative influencer, widow of Charlie Kirk, and according to internet sleuths, a woman with a past she doesn't want you digging into. And here's the thing, she doesn't deny the claims, at least not publicly. Instead, people online claim she responds with something chilling. Posts start disappearing. Social media accounts go quiet. Followers notice the silence. And that silence, that becomes the story, because this doesn't feel like damage control. This feels like a cover-up happening in real time. Look, allegations fly around the internet every single day. Someone's always accusing someone else of something. But this situation is different. The accusation is shocking, sure, but the reaction, that's what has everyone's attention, because Erika's response, or lack of one, becomes the real story. When you're accused of something this serious and your answer is to go dark, people notice. People start asking questions, and those questions don't just go away. None of this was random. Erika's cryptic post that allegedly started the controversy, it didn't come out of nowhere. Everything traces back to one moment, one speech, one congresswoman who allegedly said too much. Jasmine Crockett takes the floor and calls out what she describes as the biggest ignored RICO case in United States history. She's not talking about street gangs or drug cartels. She's talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Or a video, or something. Something's feeling off about this. It's giving Obama vibes.
And she frames it as something bigger than one man. She describes a protected machine, an operation that powerful people allegedly knew about and did nothing to stop. The speech goes viral, millions of views, thousands of shares, and according to online rumors, that's when the whisper started. Claims that Crockett was warned, told to stop talking, to move on, and that's when Erika Kirk's name resurfaces. This isn't about Charlie Kirk anymore. This isn't about Turning Point USA or her carefully curated trad wife brand. This is about who Erika allegedly was before any of that, before the conservative conferences, before the influencer status, before America even knew her name, because internet sleuths started rewinding the timeline and they found something, a video filmed in Romania years ago.
I went through all of her Instagram posts, all of her Facebook posts, all of the videos, all of the reels. I scoured Google. I can't find one picture of her pregnant. Why wouldn't they have one single picture of her pregnant? Something is going on with this. It's feeling made up, guys. It's giving vibes that this was all set.
And in that video, Erika Kirk is standing in an orphanage, hugging children. She calls them my little angels. She thanks someone for their support, a man named Colonel Otto Buscher, and that's where everything changes.
Something was orchestrated. Because the only people that don't have pictures of them.
Romanian media had previously linked Colonel Buscher to something deeply disturbing, an alleged NATO-based scandal near Constanza, claims of trafficking of minors, of a system that operated in plain sight while people looked the other way. The allegations never led to charges, but they never fully disappeared either.
Them pregnant are the ones that were never pregnant. Like I said, it's giving
Erika Kirk's Romanian Angels connection is being wiped off the internet. It's so bizarre. I kept getting people in the comment section saying these are all from unconfirmed sources, thinking, well, I think she founded the organization. They have to be somewhat confirmed. I looked it on the internet. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I went and had.
And now, years later, Erika Kirk is on video thanking this man, standing in an orphanage less than 10 miles from that same NATO base, working with a charity called Romanian Angels. Social media media explodes, fans start connecting dots, TikTok creators claim Erika is banned from Romania. No official proof exists, but that doesn't slow anyone down. The allegations spread faster than fact checkers can keep up.
ChatGPT do deep research, and it made this entire article for me. I've got the article posted on my page that you can go and check out right here if you want to read the whole thing, but I'll just go through some of the highlights. ChatGPT basically had to pull this stuff from Romanian news. Yes, Erika Kirk was associated with Romanian.
Claims of child kidnapping start circulating. Allegations that her nonprofit was quietly shut down. Romanian journalists raised concerns back in 2011, but were ignored. That local authorities knew something wasn't right, but never acted. And suddenly, Jasmine Crockett's Epstein comments carry new weight, because internet sleuths claim her words allegedly touched a nerve that leads straight back to Erika Kirk.
Angels, but in the capacity of the founder and organizer of a charitable program by that name. Romania's lax adoption system in the 90s became rife with irregularities, baby buying, bribery, murky intermediaries making blank allegations hard to ignore.
I have 2 kids, 2 precious babies, and you told me this in private, but how many kids did you guys want to have?
I wanted to have 4. I was praying to God that
People start examining everything. Erika's conservative background gets scrutinized. She was Miss Arizona 2012, competing under Trump's pageant system. She married Charlie Kirk, co-founder of one of the most influential conservative youth organizations in America. She built an image as a Christian philanthropist, carefully curated, perfectly polished, but forums light up. Romanian message boards, Reddit threads, claims of something called Romanian angels, tied to a military base, alleged minors brought in for entertainment.
I was pregnant when he got murdered.
I thought of that once. Just like whether it was meant to be or whether
I know.
we'd get news like that.
I was like, oh goodness, that would be the ultimate blessing out of this catastrophe. So now when I see young couples, I tell them, please, don't put it off.
And that base, linked again to Colonel Otto Buscher. Then a family detail goes viral. Erika's grandfather is identified, knighted by the King of Sweden, Grand Chief of the Independent Order of Vikings. And suddenly, conspiracy theorists have more fuel. Someone resurfaces a clip. Kash Patel giving a eulogy at Charlie Kirk's funeral. Viking references throughout. Claims of symbolism, coded language, theories about secret societies spiral. Alleged military and religious networks performing rituals. No hard proof. But the speculation doesn't stop.
Kirk is pregnant. The widow of Charlie Kirk. She's pregnant. 8 weeks pregnant at that. Her husband died 10 weeks ago.
Here's the reality check, though. There's no evidence Erika ever met Epstein. Fact checkers point out she was a teenager during the early investigations. But in the age of Epstein paranoia, she becomes an easy target anyway. The project was allegedly framed as bringing Christmas gifts to orphans. Noble enough. The orphanage was in Constanza, located less than 10 miles from the implicated NATO base. And that proximity, that's what fuels the trafficking accusations. Creators claim she was working right under their noses. Whether that's true or not, the optics are damaging. TikTok sleuths dig deeper. They find Romanian articles about Colonel Otto Buscher, accusations of a brothel operating on the NATO compound. None of it proven, all of it inflammatory.
The math is not adding up. The math is not mathing. If 1 + 1 = 2, what's happening here? Did he come back from the grave to... I doubt it.
And wives, do not compare your husband to other women's husbands.
No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD.
Then the financial receipts surface. Screenshots allegedly showing Romanian angels received funding. Claims the foundation shared board members with an Epstein-linked trust. And that's when the tax filing appears. A 2010 document from something called the International Faith Coalition. A donation listed for the Romanian Angels Children's Project. And there, at the bottom, a signature. E. Kirk Fransvai, Erika's maiden name. On dissolved nonprofit paperwork. A charity that allegedly shut down around the same time the Epstein case resurged in 2019. Questions multiply. Why was her name on those documents? Why did the charity dissolve when it did? And why has nobody addressed this publicly? After Charlie Kirk's death, Erika steps up.
And Vice President JD, yes, I do.
We're real cool, we're cordial. Don't none of them hug him like that. because it will be.
But critics say leadership becomes unusually quiet. Questions arise around finances, around transparency, around who's really running things now. Then someone finds a DC visitor log, 2015, Erika's name listed. Event hosted by Hope for Tomorrow Foundation, a group allegedly linked to Epstein's legal circle. The document is real. The context is misleading. She was there as a Turning Point USA guest. But the internet ignores the clarification. Guilt by association spreads. Charlie Kirk's friendship with J.D. Vance gets examined. Alleged ties to Les Wexner-linked investments surface. No proof. But the optics escalate the backlash anyway. What started as rumors evolves into a coordinated investigation. The internet takes on the role of watchdog, and because mainstream media stays mostly silent, the obsession grows. Threads become timelines. Screenshots are treated as evidence. Reddit threads turn into multi-part documentary investigations. Erika Kirk becomes the obsession nobody can look away from. And here's the thing. No official investigation has named her. No charges have been filed. The allegations remain unproven, but the public attention refuses to fade because the focus has shifted. It's not about what Erika deleted anymore. It's not even about the video or the orphanage or the colonel. It's about who allegedly funded her first trip to Romania. It's about what connections existed before anyone knew her name. And it's about whether that secret, if it exists, changes everything we thought we knew. The internet thinks it has the answer, but nobody's talking. At least not yet. And maybe that silence is the most telling part of all.